Okay, Phil Lindsay here with Peep Magazine. We're here with Sam Best ahead of his second fight on May the 1st at the Lancastrian Suite in Gateshead. Now, you're also fighting against an unbeaten fighter, guy Steve Cooper.
Yeah.
Now, you won your first fight, was it March the 8th?
Yeah.
How long did that fight last?
77 seconds, I think it was.
77 seconds. Why did it take so long?
Well, you know. No, it was just a good shot, to be fair. We would practice it in the gym.
Yeah.
And I did throw the shot early on, which connected, and I just jumped on it straight away. I wasn't really expecting a stoppage, if I'm being honest with you. It was just a good throw of your shots at him, and obviously he didn't recover from it.
But you responded right. It was
Well,
one of those
I
things you didn't.
right.
A lot of people, when they get in there in the early part of the career, they tend to admire the work. They'll land a good shot, and then they take a step back and process the thought. You know.
We worked on a lot on the pads and in spawn. That was a shot we worked on quite a lot. So what we did work on worked 100% positive. I told everyone that I was going to make an example, and I did.
Yeah.
You know, so it just worked well, really.
It did. I mean, was the last time we did an interview, you were the surprise package, weren't you?
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Secret package. That was it.
That was it.
So now you've had your first fight, and it's obviously you've had other fights before that, but in terms of your first pro fight, and obviously we've talked about it off camera and things in terms of the difference, the discipline. I mean, just we're talking about in terms of how slim you're looking there now and the condition that you're in. What's been happening since your first fight in terms of preparing for this one?
Well, after my first fight, I only took 3 days off the gym. Then I was back in the gym, taking over just in case anything took up.
Yeah.
We weren't originally meant to be fighting on this show. I was going to go and fight on the 8th of May up Hartlepool, but due to ticket sales and everything, I thought this was a better opportunity to take down here for us to get more.
It's a home fight for your local fans as well,
for
isn't
my local
it?
fans, you know, it's quite hard travelling, and they did travel for the last one, so I said I'd take one down here. Obviously,
it's good to see the promoters working well together as well.
Phil does a cracking job, you know. He's very interested all the time. He does put my benefits first. And we had a chat, and he says this was probably the best thing for me, and I thought that too. So then obviously Steve Cooper come up, which was a bit of a big thing from him being from down there. It was a time versus tees, a little bit exciting, unbeaten.
Time tees derby.
Aye, so obviously that's it. Just everything worked into favour there, really.
Now, in terms of different people's opinions, obviously from the backgrounds that you've got and things, some people have been saying that Steve Cooper's the puncher and you're the boxer. Yeah. Yet he's had 2 fights against the same guy. He's gone the distance twice. I mean, he could be fighting against a very tough guy.
Yeah.
But you've had 1 fight, won within 77 seconds, and you're the boxer and he's the puncher. I mean, how do you see this fight going?
I'm looking for it to go in the distance, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. If I catch it with a good shot again, I will be jumping on it. And I know where he slows on, that's exactly what I'm going to catch him on. Everyone says he's a big puncher. Me personally haven't seen it. Like he's had 2 fights.
But you can't take it for granted.
I can't take it away from him. He's had 2 fights, went the distance, probably a very tough kid, but mine was a very tough kid. My kid had 5 fights and he was only stopped once, and he got stopped in the later rounds where I stopped him in the first round. That's great to see if I've been stopped. But I'm not taking anything away. He probably is a big puncher, which I'm not going to take for granted, but you've got to be able to punch me, which he's going to struggle, because I'm not going to be open for the shots on his last opponent was, because I'm not there to be hit.
And you've been getting a lot of quality sparring as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had top quality sparring at the minute, a lot with Bazzy. Obviously no Bazzy's on the show.
Yeah.
That's for me sharpness more than anything.
Oh, that was sharp.
Obviously wouldn't be a lighter weight, you know, he is a lot quicker. And we've had lads coming down from Scotland, been spun with a national champion. He was absolutely brilliant. You know, I'm always putting myself out of my comfort zone, really.
It's the only way you can stretch yourself.
It is. You're only going to benefit by getting in with kids that's had more experience, more better, and you learn. And I'm learning. I'm still learning. I'm always going to be learning, and I always want to learn.
Yeah.
I don't want to get in with someone where I've got out and I haven't been pushed. That's a waste of a training session to me.
So we've got Steve Cooper on May the 1st. Obviously, you can't be looking past this one.
No.
But in terms of obviously your vision, in terms of when you decided you'd beaten most of the guys on the circuit with the unlicensed side of things, it was time to move over. You were watching shows, and you was like, I can do what they are doing and things. How far do you think you can go on this?
To the top. And I'll not settle. They'll get the top, really. It's that simple. I work hard. I work really hard. I'm training 3 times a day at the moment. I'm taking time off work. I'm only on 3 days a week at work at the moment, where I normally work 5 days a week to train even more. I'll not stop till I get the top. And I'm not in it just to make a couple of quid. I'm in it to get on the top, and I'm here to make an example.
Brilliant. Well, I'm looking forward to the fight on May the 1st.
Thank you, mate. I'll see you then.
The Secret Passage, Sam Best.
Again.
Take care, man.
Thank you. Take care, mate, right?